Today we're just going to do some practice problems on 5-6, day 2. So let's start with list the possible rational zeros of the function using the rational zero theorem. So because it says list, it's not asking us to solve, it's just asking us to find what all the zeros are. So the function is f of x is equal to 2x to the third minus 5x squared minus 9. Right, so remembering what we did yesterday, p is equal to the constant, q is equal to the leading coefficient. So the rational zero theorem is all the p's divided by all the q's. So we list all the p's, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 9, plus or minus 3. And we don't have to write the plus or minus 3 a second time. Then we list all the q's. So we have 1, 1, 1, and then we have to do this again, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 9, plus or minus 3, because the other number that 2 goes into is 2. So we have all the factors of p on top and all the factors of q on the bottom. Number 2. Number 2 says we're going to use synthetic division to find the rational zeros of the function. All right, so the first one is f of x is equal to x to the fourth plus 3x to the third minus 7x squared minus 27x minus 18. Okay, so first thing I need to do is find out what p is. P is equal to negative 18. Q is equal to 1. So the factors at 18 plus or minus 1, plus or minus 18, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 9, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 6. So those are all the numbers that go into 18. And then all the factors of q are just 1, so we only have to write everything one time. Kind of nice. So now we need to do synthetic division with each of those. So again, I always start with 1 in hopes that it works. It doesn't always. So 1, 3, negative 7, negative 27, negative 18. Bring the first term down. 1. Add, multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply. So 1 does not work. So now we'll try negative 1. So bring it down. 1, multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply. So this guy is the winner. So what we have is reduce it to one degree down. So it was to the fourth power, which means that this guy is now to the third power. So I have x cubed plus 2x squared minus 9x minus 18 equals 0. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, which means factor by grouping. So group these two together, group these two together, factor out an x squared, x plus 2, factor out a negative 9, x plus 2, pull the x plus 2 out, write what's not in the parentheses, and factor. Alright, so we have the difference of two squares. So now we're going to set each of those equal to 0 and solve. So we're going to get -2, +3, -3, and then the -1 that worked in the beginning. So 4 solutions because it's to the 4th power. Okay. I want you to try one of each. So we're going to do list the possible rational zeros. So just like example 1. We'll do f of x is equal to x to the 8th minus 2x to the 5th plus x to the 4th minus 3x plus 20. So work that one out. We'll go over it tomorrow in class. And then the second one I want you to work out is find all the rational zeros using synthetic division, just like the second example we did. And we're going to do f of x equals x to the 3rd minus 8x squared minus 23x plus 30. And again, we'll go over those two questions tomorrow. Please have them done so you can get your 10 points. Thanks.